So, welcome back to the Atmospheric Cafeteria. I got a new deck of cards today. So I'm all excited. I got these. So I thought I would use them tonight and do a reading. To get this out of the way, if you would like a reading and you would like to delve deep into something, or you have a question, please feel free to contact me through my Etsy. And my YouTube family, I'll always put this attached to the short that I put up for it. So if you do start to resonate with it, please, kindly, click there. Anyway, so these last three cards were on the bottom: the Sun, Ten of Cups, and the Magician. And then underneath them are Temperance and the Three of Cups and the Tower. And this is very interesting, and this is very simple, and something just said, oh no, you'll be under 3 minutes. We'll see, rabbit. So what they're showing me is there is a very delicate balance going on. We have the Four of Cups here and the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, because she is a gardener, does chunky soil mix. You know. That's too funny. Does require a certain balance. And with the Four of Coins, this is so interesting because this delicate balance, if you look at these moons, he's very much so delicately balancing each one of these coins, each one of these moons, so that each one of them flows into the alignment that they're supposed to. And like I said, the Queen of Wands is a queen of gardening. So your soils and everything that you're doing, you have to be very balanced and very careful with what you're doing so that the pH of the land that you're using doesn't go the wrong way. Now we have two here, the Two of Cups. Two is a balance. And then we have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords, it's almost as if, for me, the Eight of Swords is not saying that, because usually the Eight of Swords is a card of putting yourself within your own trap. You know how to get out of it, but you're just choosing not to, because if you try to, you're going to cut yourself on the way out. Anybody who tries to come in, they're going to cut themselves. When you try to get out, you're cutting yourself, even though you know how to get out of it. But that's not what this is. It's almost as if you need this delicate balance. It's like you know how to get out of this, and you're using this delicate balance to get out of this bind that you're in. And it's the same thing down here with our Seven of Cups. It's this delicateness. It's this delicateness of balance. And it's too funny because all of these cards are screaming balance at me, and this one is too. It's that delicate balance of being able to go through the swords without hurting yourself. And they're showing me the Two of Swords in my mind, because usually with the Two of Swords you have a blindfold on as well, and you can't necessarily see. But for me, sometimes with the Two of Swords, you can see just like Electra through the blindfold, if that makes sense. So this is telling me that you are at a time of very, very delicate balance in everything that you're doing and everything that you're putting forth and putting forward. And this is very, very important for anything you're doing, whether it's school, whether it's work, whether it's just life in general, whether it's day-to-day living. You're a mom and you have to delicately balance all of these things. I'm just being told that your feelings and emotions are valid and that you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. And I do believe that this is what this is about, is you've created this delicate balance, and it's a new balance to you, because this is a very new balance to this person. They were in these swords, and now they're delicately coming out of them. And they're not taking the blindfold off because they don't need to. They know how to get out of these Eight Swords because they're the ones that put themselves in there. So right now, the delicate balance that you have created, because too, with this card here, this is somebody that also took the time to sit in their swords. The Nine of Swords is exhaustion, and the Ten of Swords is being stabbed in the back. But this is, I purposefully put myself in these swords to step back and think about and counteract and do all the things so that I could see what was actually right in front of me. And now that you have seen what is right in front of you, you are delicately getting up and you are walking. You've got your sword here and you are walking through the maze that you created yourself, because you're the one that knows how to get out of your maze. And that takes a delicate balance. And because you know how to do this, you're going to have success. You know, mage, you are the mage. You are the magician. You are, I'm being told to mention Gemini. You are the one that is going to be successful in this because you're the one that did this all on your own. And that's what Temperance, the balance, is about. And that's what the Three of Cups is about with celebration. I mean, this tower right here, Two of Wands. Oh, yes, I love that. This Two of Wands. Oh, I do like that a lot. And the Nine of Swords, didn't we just talk about this? Because the Two of Wands is a card of I am looking to venture out, but you did that. You decided to venture out, and you, rather than waiting for the Three of Wands, which you didn't need to, because you know you can be in the Two of Wands and be thinking about how to leave, and then be leaving out of your Eight of Swords. Do you know what I'm saying? Because just because it's a Two of Wands and you're waiting for ships with Three of Wands doesn't mean that, you know, you can't actually be in the Eight of Swords contemplating your Two of Wands. But this tower is where you were sitting in your Eight of Swords and you decided to leave this. And this is a beautiful thing, you know. You decided to do that celebration. You decided the Temperance. Ooh. And you came in to your High Priestess. I love the back of these cards too. It might mean something to somebody. Right. But, you know, you've become this High Priestess. You've become this person who understands exactly where you're going, because you did the work to get there. You took the time to step back, and rather than run through those 8 swords and cut yourself, you took the time to stay away from people, and you warned people to stay away from you, and you healed yourself. You balanced yourself. You did the things that you were supposed to do. You tempered yourself like steel. You tempered yourself like steel. And I'm being told that you were successful, and that is it. You are successful. Please excuse my tray table. It is a tray table. And y'all know y'all aren't perfect either. We all know this. Anyway, that is my message for you today. And don't forget, you've got the sun here and these beautiful sunflowers. And you have everything that is good and golden ahead of you, okay? So if you need to delve deeper, or you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me through my Etsy. And be good, behave, be happy, be yourself, and I love you.